Oh, it's all now.
Okay, so let me see. Let's backtrack. Okay. The original thought.
We were talking about time travel.
Talking about time travel, witnessing the birth of Christ.
No, the conception of Christ.
You want to see the conception of Christ, and of course I make
not in a pornographic way, but just to
Right.
verify that that's what happened.
And then Josh said it was bestiality, and then is now making the comparison between God,
Zeus and
Yahweh, and Zeus, and therefore the creation of Hercules and Jesus.
Right.
I maintain that even though there are similarities, these are still two different religions that are separated by thousands of years.
And I'm still saying that it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, look. You have the Son of God.
Okay.
Hercules.
Okay.
Son of God. God.
Okay. Jesus is the son of the Christian God.
Doesn't matter. They're still the Son of God.
Even if
that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say they're the same person. I'm not trying to say it's the same thing. I'm trying to say they are the exact same. That's all I'm trying to say.
They're both demigods.
I'm just trying to say they're both the Son of God. That's all I've been trying to say this whole time. You guys have been like, no, not the same person. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Cheer up, Buttercup.
So
they're both the Son of God.
Now that we understand the point you were trying to make, why were you trying to make that point?
I'm just trying to make that point. That's all I was trying to do.
We got that point.
You guys weren't getting it, and I was getting so frustrated.
We thought, what we thought you were trying to explain
it wasn't that deep. It really wasn't.
Okay. See, we were trying to make it way more deep.
Paper thin, dude.
Alright. Okay. I get your comparison.
Okay.
I understand. Yes, they were both demigods. Yes, they were the same level.
But God did not take animal form to create His Son.
Over here he did.
Not in Jesus.
We're
Not with Jesus.
Christianity.
It was the Metatron.
You don't know.
Well, no, I don't know. That's why we want a fucking time machine to go look.
Yes, I do know. We've talked about this.
You have your theory, but unless you actually built the time machine,
I was there.
And you were there.
I was there.
Were you holding a fucking video camera?
Yes.
Show me the video.
Speaking of video cameras, I definitely wanted to show you that video that I took.
Oh no, don't change the goddamn subject now.
The thing at the sun I wanted to show you.
Oh, did you video that?
Yes, I did.
The Venus train?
No, I didn't. This is
What thing with the sun then? What other thing with the sun is there?
I was telling you about my space adventures.
Is that the one you showed me?
I did find a really pretty picture of the Venus.
The one of the solar
I saw
flare?
that. You
Yeah,
showed that.
the one of the solar flare.
Awesome.
Oh, visible from Earth?
No, I was telling you about the solar flare that bounced off of that weird object that was hanging out by the sun
Oh,
that
yes.
I videotaped.
That
okay.
was saying was space.
Yes, I would like to see that video. Actually, I want to get a copy of that video and put it on the
Yeah,
website.
it definitely bounces off of something.
Could you not do that?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. And can I have my pen back?
Yeah.
I keep losing them.
Yeah. That's all I was trying to do, dude. I was just trying to make...
Okay. I thought you were trying to make some deeper, larger point.
No, it's way too early for that, dude.
Well, see, and... Yeah.
Thank you for having such high expectations of me.
I did, too. I had this huge expectation. I thought you were going to make this very deep, introspective discovery.
No.
And it wasn't.
No. I have those.
So why didn't you just say they're both demigods and leave it at that?
Because I couldn't think of demigod.
You didn't think of the word?
Think of the fucking word.
That whole big long diatribe was just so you could think of the word demigod?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey, chat. This was interesting. Over 100 years ago, a museum curator in Istanbul made a remarkable discovery. Examining an ancient map of gazelle skin, he found a location marking a mountain chain where Antarctica is today. This map is, amazingly, one of many pieces of evidence people have used to try and claim that, in fact, Antarctica is the fabled lost continent of Atlantis. Other evidence includes the recent discovery via sonar technology of land under Antarctica, as well as the mapping systems used by ancient cartographers, which suggest Atlantis might have been located far from the Mediterranean Sea. That's pretty cool.
And that is a very interesting theory because there is a rather expansive land mass under the ice of Antarctica. which you can actually see parts of it every summer when the ice recedes, as opposed to the North Pole, which is just ice. There is no landmass. But the Atlantic Ocean is so named because of Atlantis. Well, Jules Verne was the first to really write about it. Of course, he wrote all kinds of interesting things.
Why would you aim for his mouth?
Center of it, just take out the brainstem.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Easier to hit center mass.
It must just be because it's in the target area.
Yeah, pretty much. We're discussing my shirt. It has a picture of Osama bin Laden with crosshairs.
So what point in history would you want to go to then?
What are you talking about?
To
Now,
prove something. I mean,
to prove something and not alter anything? Okay.
I don't want to prove anything. I just want to check it out.
Well, yeah, that is proving it. Seeing it. Proving it to yourself, if nothing else. If you're not trying to prove it to the world, you're trying to prove it to yourself. Just by seeing it. Personally witnessing something automatically, inherently proves it in your mind.
I want to see El Dorado.
Wow.
See if it actually existed.
That'd be sweet.
The ship Rock holds the Guinness Book of World Records title for smallest island in the world. An amazing lighthouse built in 1858 is the only thing that stands on the tiny island off the coast of Britain. The first lighthouse erected on the island was washed away before it could be completed. The current lighthouse has managed to survive currents and winds for over a century. In historical times, convicted criminals were left with bread and water on the island to die. And there's no room for you to walk around. Because it's a lighthouse. And dirt.
Yeah.
That would suck.
So where would you go?
Especially since it's in the North Atlantic and it gets damn cold there.
Where would
As
you
the
go?
people on the Titanic.
Too
Just to
soon.
see
Too
something.
soon.
Oh, sorry. Hey, they made a fucking movie about it twice.
Yeah.
More than twice.
Well, recently.
Twice.
That TV miniseries, oh my god, it sucked.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
Where would I go? Where would I go? Now, if it's something that I just want to personally witness,
You want to see Moses walk through the desert, don't you? That'd be boring as shit, dude. I'm telling you
No,
right now.
yeah,
I'm
no, because
thinking
that's a
parting the
long
seas.
fucking walk.
Parting the seas would be pretty awesome.
Parting the seas, the column of fire, the 10 plagues,
Sweet. Oh, dude, speaking of the
the
plague,
10 commandments.
plague's apparently picking back up.
Well, yeah, we've always been plagued by plagues. That's why they call them plagues.
No. The black plague.
Oh, yeah.
It's picking back up real quick.
It never really left in a lot of countries.
Yeah, so it's
No,
kind of a
like
cycle
in-
thing anyhow.
Keep going, I'll read the article.
Albeit it might sound a little arrogant of me, I would like to actually see the hand of God writing the 10 Commandments on the stone tablets.
Let's see what shit.
I think that would be amazing. I mean, to say the fucking least, you know.
In the United States.
The Black Plague resurfacing in the United States. Well, think about this, okay?
In rich communities.
All of the
communities.
all of the diseases that we believe to be eradicated are not eradicated because we, as a generation, any generation born since the 60s is not going to be immune to most of that shit. Polio, cholera, smallpox, fucking the Black Plague, bubonic plague. Oh Jesus! You name an ancient disease, we don't have that immunity anymore. We haven't had for generations. Our generation, especially y'all's generation, the younger generation, doesn't have near the immunities that we have. We survived the influenza outbreak in the 70s, right? Early 70s?
Mm-hmm.
Huge influenza outbreak. Hundreds of people died. And we survived it. That gave us a natural immunity to flu. People in our generation don't necessarily need to get the fucking flu shot.
Dude, I love this article right here. It says, reports of bear sightings on the rise.
there was another influenza outbreak in the early 1900s. That generation developed, those who survived it, got the flu and didn't die, they developed an immunity to the flu, passed it on to the generation before us, and then eventually on to us. That's why we were able to survive the 70s outbreak, which strengthened our immune system. Y'all have not had that. I believe that is why children were extremely susceptible to the swine flu and the H1N1 and whatever else, avian flu, I don't know. They had like 10 different flus all at once and I got lost. I have never had a flu shot, will never get a flu shot, don't need it, don't want it.
I don't get flu shots.
I don't remember ever getting a flu shot.
You know, I've had H1N1. I was sick for 3 days and I got better.
That was when you were still living at the apartments, wasn't it?
Yep.
They just fucking weaponized it.
Every virus that we have ever known has been weaponized.
Yeah, they just weaponized H1N1. It's called H1N5 now.
Yeah.
It's the weaponized version. And they just released a public journal about it.
It's going to be the zombie virus.
No, that's fucking different.
Oh, what is it? The herpes virus?
Just wiping out the coral.
No, not that one. God, somebody was talking about somebody weaponizing herpes. But it's a highly aggressive strain, destroys the liver. Like in hours. Can't remember. Oh shit, I don't know. It might have been a movie.
I couldn't think of it.
I don't know. I don't
Never
know.
mind.
Never mind.
Did you guys see Contagion?
That was
No.
a good movie.
Actually refused to. Seems like a rehash of the movie Outbreak.
No, actually,
really
Contagion, I think, would be Hollywood's closest take on what would actually happen if a virus like that.
Were there zombies?
No.
Then I don't care.
It was really good. It was a good movie. It had Gwyneth Paltrow in it. She's hot.
She's hot, yeah. Dude, in Iron Man 2 and the Avengers,
It had Gwyneth Paltrow in it. She's hot, so I watched it.
digging the red
So very
hair.
hot in that movie.
She did that movie. She died the first like 20 minutes.
I'm just saying, in whatever kind of apocalyptic scenario plays out, first thing you have to do is gain acceptance for the fact that 90% of the people that you know are going to die.
Yep.
Anybody over the age of 60, anybody under the age of 3 is probably going to be dead in the first.
I'd say 6.
Agreed.
Well,
Kids these
for
days
my
are gonna survive.
for my time range, I was going to say in the first 2 weeks, and then you go 2 more weeks out from that, and then you can, then you bring down the upper limit and bring up the lower limit.
Yeah.
I think they're going to last longer than anybody under 3, but yeah, the 6 to 10 year olds, they're fucked. Sorry, kids.
Because they're fucking whiny.
Tell you what, dude, we were having a conversation the other night out in the kitchen about that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
About all the shit that's gonna go down.
Yeah.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen eventually. Something is going to happen eventually. All the structure that we have worked so hard to create will collapse in a heartbeat.
Look at Egypt.
Yeah, look at fucking Egypt. Egypt today.
Yeah.
And like
Yesterday,
the fall of the Roman
yeah, I guess.
Empire. A superpower has to fall at some point.
Yeah, you get so big, the Roman Empire's borders stretched all across Europe. They had battles on every front. But of course, they also made other huge mistakes because they tried to assimilate every culture that they came across. They were like the Borg.
What happened in
Resistance is
Egypt,
futile.
before we get off of that,
Yeah.
what happened in Egypt yesterday, well, I guess the day before now, Parliament was disbanded, and it collapsed. The whole thing collapsed, and now they're all run by the military.
They're under a full military regime. Which I haven't read the report myself, the whole article, but what I can assume from that, just based on history, when you introduce a full military regime, whether it be fascism or nationalism, whatever cause they're claiming, you're still going to have things like full military. What's the word I just used 20 minutes ago?
Martial law?
Martial law, yeah.
I was like,
It's like 20 boo. Right there, I'll tip your tongue.
Yep. But yeah, you're going to have martial law. That means anybody caught outside after dark is going to be shot on sight. Anybody caught stealing anything, obviously, is going to be shot on sight. Every crime becomes punishable by death, no matter how severe or how minor. Every crime. If it's a crime against public order, property, or particularly public order crimes will be punishable by death. It can happen anywhere.
Yeah, the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces is now in control of, now has full legislative power, and will announce a 100-person assembly that will write the country's new constitution by Friday, which is today. Due to a separate decision by the High Court Thursday, former Prime Minister Ahmed Shafiq will be allowed to run in this weekend's runoff election. Blah.
So, damn. I know I've had some pretty hardcore deadlines on my papers.
Yeah.
But shit. The whole Constitution by Friday. Have that motherfucker on my desk Friday. It's like, it's not like a term paper. This is a fucking Constitution. Cool.
That's what Egypt looks like right now.
Yep, lots of barbed wire and lots of military. It can happen anywhere. It can happen here.
It's about to.
I mean, we have any massive catastrophic event like a massive virus outbreak, anything that kills more than 10% of our population.
Or the fact that Vladimir Putin just decided to declare that if the United States puts up an anti-missile station in Europe, they're going to attack it and destroy it with missiles and shit. They're going to bomb the hell out of it. Which would be considered.
So we're going back into another Cold War with Russia?
Yep.
That last one didn't end well for them. They lost half their fucking country.
Yeah, and they're pissed now, so.
They're doing it again. Dude, there's
They don't
war
have any
going on
reason.
right now.
I'm just saying.
Well, there's a war going on right now. There's an active war going on.
But there's also a Cold War with Iran.
And North Korea.
Israel.
What?
So Israel and Iran are the ones having the war. But we've already backed Israel. So
We
basically, we're in the war.
1952. Why is my brain not working today? Oh my
Because
god.
it's fucking 2 o'clock.
President
in the morning.
Truman pushed for the ratification, the acknowledgement of Israel. So we've, always backed Israel.
And we're doing it now with the war on Iran. Dude, I'm telling you, it's just
We
not
pretty
going
much,
off.
we kind of have to. We literally are big brother to Israel. We can never and should never abandon them. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Jew. I am kind of saying that because I'm a Jew. It's the fucking Holy Land.
Yeah.
You don't abandon the Holy Land, alright? Yeah, you can fight me.
Just saying, dude.
But still,
Just saying.
I mean, there's a lot of people there, a lot of people who migrated from, or emigrated from Europe during and after the Second World War. All the Jews that were expelled from Russia, a lot went to Israel. There's a lot of people there who have been through so much shit already, and then continuously getting bombed by, groups like Hezbollah and fucking I don't know.
People have just got fucking really ballsy not too long ago.
Yeah, they've been escalating. Anyway, yeah,
I
they
forget what
should.
the fuck we were talking about. We were talking about time travel.
Yeah, we started talking about time travel and.
Then I came in with something, and then she came in with something. We all started talking about something.
Yeah. Ashley, what would you like to go back in time to witness? Okay.
Too sleepy.
You know, this is going to sound weird when I say it, but I can't think of a better way to say it. I'd like to witness my own conception, but not actually the conception. I just want to see who the fuck did it.
You just want to see who leaves the bedroom.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dude.
I don't want to, like, witness my
Chuck
conception.
just standing outside the door.
You gotta come out of there sometime, motherfucker.
Knock on the door. No, you can't knock because
You
then it
can't
might.
knock, and then you'll
Yeah,
fucking
they create a
visit
paradox. Yeah, create a paradox.
Well,
and
not
then I
just
might-
that, but then interrupt the moment, and then you're never created.
Start to fade away.
Or be born with, like, 3 eyes or something.
How the fuck did this happen?
I want to see the birth of language. The first time someone spoke
A discernible language. See
No.
which one came first.
No, not
That'd
that.
be interesting. What language was the first spoken language? No, I mean, I'm talking like actual words, not just grunt sounds.
I was making a joke.
That was a good joke.
Well, all language is just grunt sounds.
Touche.
Well, we have
The only
we have
reason-
in our world specifically formed sounds.
You know what language is? It's just a sophisticated form of telepathy. Because I am making sounds with my mouth and you are discerning them. It's the only thing it is. It's you are reading my thoughts through my words. That's what's happening.
Well,
Touche.
not reading your thoughts.
Yeah.
Reading your
my-
projected thoughts.
you're
Touche.
reading-
Because if I
So
could read
interesting.
your thoughts, you would have to speak.
It doesn't matter.
You were
You're-
both right. You
you're
just increased. You
reading my
applied
project-
to what he said and made
You
it
are-
more true.
reading my projected thoughts.
Hey,
Yes.
I just realized we're going to Muncie tomorrow, so we should probably sleep.
You.
Alright.
Oh, dude, I'm not going to bed. It's going to happen. I'm going to be up all night.
Shit, I'm getting ready to crash out.
9:30.
Mind dropping me off at my apartment?
That's fine.
So I like doing this. There's the little short intermediate discussions that we do. Yeah, this is a nice little 20-minute discussion. I'll throw some pictures on this, make a slideshow, and we'll put it on the other page of the website. So
You clicked it fine, but it could have been something.
yeah, obviously, if you're hearing this, I don't need to tell you to check it out because you already did. This is the end.
I'll teach you how to put tags on videos, dude.
Yeah, we'll do that
You
too.
need to fucking learn. Because just having the title as the
Just
tag.
tag.
Dude, I am so new to this whole
Tag Zombie
YouTube
and
thing.
Kardashian. Get all kinds of hits.
I don't want to tag Kardashian. We don't even talk about Kardashians
No,
other than
it's-
the mention of the tag Kardashian.
It
Fuck the
doesn't matter.
Kardashians.
Well, if she would
Chuck,
like
why
to,
is
she's
your
just the
kid's
one.
bottle in here?
Yeah, that one.
Rob.
Who?
Yeah. The brother.
Alex's bottle's laying in here.
I don't want to fuck the brother.
She does.
Oh, you want to fuck the brother?
I want to fuck the brother.
No, what's the one? The one really hot one.
Kim.
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 Kardashian. Oh my god.
That Ray J kid.
I unplugged your cord.
No, dude, she's with Kanye West now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
It's your laptop cord. I unplugged it for you.
She's with Kanye
Oh no,
West.
I've already got mine.
Kanye West
Oh, I don't know what that
wins
was.
like the douchebaggery of the year award, man.
Every year.
Every year.
No, it was over here.
He could like set a world record for
For
douchebaggery.
douchebaggery.
You really could.
Guinness should be calling him. I'm telling you.
Be like, listen.
Either that or he should start drinking some Guinness and chill the fuck out.
Food left your surprise.
No, he drinks Cristal.
Yeah, that's what I was just
He
thinking.
drinks his own pee like Bear Grylls.
I'm Bear Grylls.
Let me drink my pee!
I drink my own pee.
For recreation!
For recreation.
Steph, call
Those
me
were the
tomorrow.
good before you guys go to
You know, that's something.
Just
If
drank
you
my
don't
own
mind, I want to
piss.
tag along.
Better drink
No
my own
problem.
piss.
I wear baby
You know,
suit
I'm
for
telling
cuddling.
you, that you got to be really full of yourself to drink your own urine,
When you don't
Is
have to.
and when you don't have to.
The cameraman's off to the side with an Aquafina.
He's like, dude, you want some Gatorade or something, bro?
No, he's fine.
It's my pee.
We've got a whole case of water here, dude.
Dude,
No, I'm on a survival show. I gotta drink my own piss.
My pee is
I've got to show people that it's okay to drink your own urine.
I'd be that person going, I don't want to see you drink your piss. Just take the bottle of water.
And who the fuck? I mean,
You
okay.
can't look up and say, now, if I were really in a situation, I have to drink this. But since I'm not,
Sponsor.
Right? I think that show would have lasted a little longer with some.
Shit.
Dude, I'd drink Mountain Dew and dehydrate before I drink fucking
no doubt.
my own pee.
I'm like, no.
You do anyway. You saw that show and you're like, I gotta try that.
You can drink your own piss? What? I'm doing it.
It's kind of salty and tangy.
That's what you did when I was at home.
It's really not. It's a little salty, but it's more bitter than tangy.
I am
just fucking
disgusted
kidding.
that you know
like apple
this.
juice, you know, and you're just like,
It does, but it doesn't taste like
what
it.
show
Your
was
pee
that
should
on?
not look like apple juice, actually. It should look like water, apparently.
What show was it? We just watched a
Okay,
show where
dude.
they had
You
apple
don't have any
juice.
nutrients.
Well, apparently,
House.
the drummer from
Oh,
Blink
House,
182
yeah.
did that.
We were watching an episode of House.
The guy was, I'm a diabetic, I need medicine. And House was like, no, you're not.
He filled a urine test cup with apple juice.
And House was like, you're not diabetic. And he goes, no, test it. And he goes, okay. And then he swishes around his mouth. And,
Everybody's standing there looking at him, Wilson, and
and then he takes another drink of it, and he goes, you're not diabetic. Good apple juice. And then everybody's like, oh.
yeah, it was pretty epic. I loved that show. It was good.
I have a shadow.
Last season is disturbing.
I went to go pet her to see if she was still sleeping, and she
It
was
was
like,
so cute earlier. Okay.
No,
Signing
Okay.
off.
Yep.
bye.
Goodbye.